Hello there and welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, home to the Ohio State Buckeyes, one of the great settings in sport, and man, this place is rocking today. And a game like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, there's history and tradition, but right here, right now, there is tremendous intensity and bitterness on this field. You can feel it. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 5th-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Wolverines will kick this away to start us off. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Good work by the blockers in that return team. He found a lane, and so this drive's going to begin with good field position. So Ohio State's offense will get the first swing today. And here we go. Wolverines and Buckeyes. Everything that's gone into this game for 365 days is about to play out right now.
And there's just something right? When you look out on that field and you see the colors on the field competing against each other.
You cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Wolf. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Now, the last time they played, it was Ohio State making the plays, Kirk, in the crucial moments. It was a painful, tight loss for Michigan.
Yeah, it was a game that kind of went back and forth until Ohio State, as you said, in those final few minutes, made the right plays to be able to win the game. And now we get a chance to see the next chapter between these two great rivals.
Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. It's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. We'll see what he can do with the return. The returner is brought down. Makes a start on the next drive. So the Michigan Wolverines offense out there for their first possession. And how about the game within a game today? The running back coming downhill, the linebacker coming up to meet him. We expect some collisions on this field today.
Yeah, this linebacker's going to have his hands full because this running back is a difficult guy to contain. Both guys know where each other's going to be lined up at all times. It's just going to come down to which guy can come up and make a play against the other.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my...
Football comes out. Offense recovers the fumble, maintains possession. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Chris, just by watching this guy all year, the defense better be very careful to let this guy find that rhythm. I've seen him where he goes 5 yards, 8 yards, 10 yards, and then pops a big one. Right now, he looks like he's starting to gain some confidence here early in this game.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. An important third down attempt for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Wolverines.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. Oh, the ball comes loose. Oh, they keep the football. They're able to recover that fumble and avoid a costly mistake. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Breaking free at midfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Running back has it on the screen now. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And that one's straight down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great... has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Across the 40 now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. The back's got it. Powers through.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
So, Kirk, Michigan has the lead here at the end of the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Handing off on the draw play. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Of course they're going to pick up the 1st down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Horde. Man, so many good backs have come through Ann Arbor.
The Wolverines looking to keep this drive rolling. Hands it off on the counter. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that 1st down yardage.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. And the running back takes the handoff. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then
he powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, so the lead now is 11. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, the swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Fighting off the defender. Finally out of bounds after a solid game, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Makes a quick grab. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking to chuck it again. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Always looking to throw. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Wolverines. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan 21, Ohio State 10.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. First down. Looking to throw the football. Dumps it down to the back. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. And the timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab, and they get him down after the completion. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Defense not pressing this time. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down. And he drops back in the gun. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Pressure is coming. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Finds his target, and it's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Trying to extend the play. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up fourth down.
This is a nice job here by this defense on third down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his first down, but they keep him short to set up this fourth down.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Kicked it too far. It lands in the end zone for a touchback. Three guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to pass here. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5.
False start. Offense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. And it's likely they'll take one last shot here before halftime. Always looking to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. They get the second half started with their running play. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
You know, Chris, this offense has had a big day today. That first half, they seemed to be moving the ball almost every time they had a possession. They were putting points up on the board. Now to start this 3rd quarter, they don't convert here on 3rd down. They have so much confidence. I would be shocked to see them still go for this here.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's caught downfield. Gain moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. The shotgun running play call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. And now they run the draw play. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Still plenty of life left. That's a crucial response with this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
They give it to him again, but this time he stopped short. They come up empty on the 2-point try. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
1st down and 10 now. Tailback takes the handoff again. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the handoff. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's inside the 40. It's a huge gain across midfield. Ball will be spotted about the 31. The Wolverines will have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. This is the 6th play on the drive. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's swarmed by the defense.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, Chris, you cannot overstate how big of a conversion this was to be able to pick this up on the ground. Yeah, the offense still has the lead, but you can just feel the defense having all the momentum with the points they've been able to compile. And that run right there picks up a first down and kind of settle things down a bit.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Well, whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's just been unstoppable today. The quarterback finds his favorite receiver for yet another touchdown.
And that is another touchdown for this guy. And what's been very unique is they've moved him around. He's the left, on the right, outside, inside. Also ability to get downfield and make a catch. You can catch it underneath. Just a total package, having a dream game.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on second down. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. And the freshman making an impact play there. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll run it here. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Ball handed off. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
And that's going to be a first down. And really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
And the call is a quarterback sneak. And the Wolverines pick up enough yardage for a first down. First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. He'll hand it off. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a chip shot from 25 yards out. And it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Running out of time in the pocket. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out.
Second down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. In the final minute here, you'd expect them to take a knee and just secure the victory. But will they? So another W today as this team continues to pursue perfection. It's going to take a really good team to knock off this bunch.
Well, when you're trying to look at teams who are championship caliber teams, you look for every aspect. And I'm talking about the offense, defense, special teams. When it's crunch time, how do they play? And the entire year, it seems like they just continue to get better in every aspect. It's going to be fun to see where this team ends up.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.